Heyo, it's me, Harper Savage, and today is the next prompt for Drawtober. So I got my sketchbook out so I can see what the prompt is. So it looks like we're on Toad Astrologer. So let's turn to our concept page and see what we got. No peeking. I came up with like 4-ish concepts for this one. We have like a toad on a table with like a map and a telescope, like somebody's doing the star mappy thing. Then we have a toad like close up and like the background is the sky, and I had a similar idea but a toad like looking into the reflection of a lake or pond or something. Then we have a like toad constellation, and I ultimately decided to go with the 2 simpler ideas because I don't think I have enough time to do like the messy background look that I want for this one. I kind of combined the close-up toad with the constellation toad because I thought it was just too simple. And then I just, made the pond idea bigger here to see what I'd want to do here. I think ultimately I want to go with the close-up of the toad with the constellation in the background. So let's turn to a blank page. Let's grab our pencil and eraser and start sketching. I don't know how much of the toad I want in frame here, because I think I want to focus more on the background, honestly. Maybe about like this high. And then I kind of wanted to add some clouds just for fun, even though it won't make sense at night. I think the tough thing is really going to be doing the constellation because I don't really understand how those work. So I'm just going to do my outline that I've kind of been doing this whole time for a toad. I already don't like that, so time to erase. I don't want to do a jumping toad because actually the differences between frogs and toads are toads prefer to crawl, where frogs have longer legs and prefer to hop. So it's not that toads don't hop, it's that they don't hop as much. And I'm kind of just like literally drawing back what I already had here. I don't know, I guess something like that will do. Let's work on the close-up toad. Get some eyeballs in here. Maybe bigger than that. Oh no, are we doing symmetry again? Gosh, am I gonna be able to get this right? I'm so, like, this is a close-up, so I'm a little worried it's gonna turn out wrong. It already looks really dumb. Oh no. I don't want it to be a little bit smiling. I don't know. Grumpy toad, smiling toad, what do we want? Shifted off center toad, apparently, is what it is. Let's erase it. The whole thing. Erase, 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 erase. Like, I want the eyes to be big, because that's just part of my style normally. I just don't think it's fitting in right here. This looks more alien-like than anything. I like this eye. I don't like this one. And I think it's the angle that I did that, like, eyelid shape. Like, I like the thickness of this one, but it's just, like, the wrong shape. Like, when you calm these eyes down a little bit, I think. Eyes look kind of angry right now. Oh, they have like more ovally pupils. Oh my god, super angry now. And give them a little bit bumps here and there. I don't know, I was thinking about like giving them like little blushies, making them way cuter than what's happening here. Maybe if I give them bigger pupils. You know, this won't be a problem once I put it on my iPad and I can digitally use the symmetry tool. Make everything match, but right now it's a problem. Also, I'll give them a little bit of spotty dotties. Really sell the toadage. Is that a word? Honestly, I feel like the head itself is bigger than it needs to be. Like, I think the eyes are probably the size I want, but the head is like too much. I don't know. We'll see once we make it digitally. For now, focus on everything else happening here. Get some clouds. Okay, maybe we don't need, like, the limbs to have a huge outline. Maybe they're just lines, because that's kind of what it looks like, is the constellations are kind of just, like, lines. No real mass to them, if that makes sense. Like, maybe give the toad a couple of fingers or something. Something like this, and we have, like, stars in important spots that are bigger than others. I think that's probably a good sketch to start with, so let me get this on my iPad. Okay, I uploaded it to my iPad, so let's get started. Alright, so here's my finished piece for Toad Astrologer. I did put my signature right in the middle above the toad's head because I'm gonna post it to social media and cuts off like the top and bottom sometimes, so that's why it's there. It's not gonna be there if I make prints though. I'm not sure if I'm making prints, just FYI. But if I made a print, I would move it to a better spot than right there. But I am pretty happy with it. I was not happy with the clouds, but then I like started making the line work multicolored. I think it looks better now. I do feel like because the toad is like a bluish green color, they feel out of place because I didn't use that color anywhere else, but I was struggling to pick a color for the toad because they're usually like a yellowy green to brown color, and it just was not gonna fit with everything else I wanted to do either, so I like compromised for a cuter color, even though it still doesn't exactly go with the rest of the piece here, but I think it turned out pretty good. I tried out some of the new Procreate brushes here. I did like a couple of them. This is after a major like Procreate update, by the way. I don't love or hate the new update. I haven't played with it too much yet to really have an opinion. But that is going to be it for me today. If you guys want to check out the last Drawtober video, you could tap the thumbnail here. If you want to catch up on anything you missed, you could tap the thumbnail here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to do all the cool YouTube things of commenting, liking, subscribing, and turning on that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!